And then you've got Cadian as well, just trying to lock down mid, hiding, waiting, trying to play the timing game and expecting Monty to go that direction. So they've done a lot of homework here. You can see that they've got a plan that they're trying to execute. But Waro going to be the first point of contact. Krasnal trying to draw an attention away, but it's not going to work. And Heroic, are going to be able to drop that smoke down. Tessus picks up the kick, taps it, and forces all of Monty out of those nooks, out of those crannies. But it's Heroic hitting bloody everything unless that kid's on the ground and so's the round. Monty bringing it right back.
Oh, it's Demka coming in with a 4K in that round. Stops it all from happening for Heroic. But that is the start Monty were hoping for. Look at this. So Demka just rattling shots away with that Glock. Krasnal helping out. In the end, Heroic just lose too many members.
Demka definitely the MVP of the round, 4-0, and we're going to see fire fought with fire here. Heroic going straight up mid, big flashes, and able the first kill, but Stown falling after the first hurdle's been jumped. Cadian able to answer with one with that 5-7, but he is not lasting too damn long. And
look at Yabby. Oh, undetected! It's a kill from the Underwood, and he's come through on towards Demka, and maybe a little bit more here. Krasnal at the back of the triple box. Yabby's got a Galil. It's a winnable round for Yabby. Out of absolutely nowhere, he's got himself into the 1v1. He knows exactly where his next and final victim is. Yabby has the health to do it too. Smoke is up, and so is Yabby. What a round to pull off for Yabby. Undetected, under the wood, shrouded by the darkness. But it is him that comes out on top. He is him for this round.
He is him.
It's great seeing the t-shirt earlier that Chad was able to present SDY. Sure, Strike will be nice and happy that that's all cleaned up. And Cadian, he's going to take care of that top mid push. No further with those Glocks walk. And that's a 3-1 start.
Basic old jungle smoke coming through. They didn't have a lot to bring into the round, but they're shooting pretty well with that Galil. Krasnal going to be able to find the opening. One smoke's gone towards the top of A main, so stairs is something they now have to worry about. Molly over to default, forces Monty in the open, and Stown is disrespecting that smoke. It's a good push for one, but that's not enough given the situation. 3v2 now. Tessus dropping that bomb into the open, and Yabby finding his just desserts. Demka, a Deagle, and a Dream. 1v2, what's he got?
Double Q. Is it the double Deeg? He looks towards jungle, spots his first victim. Will lock in on that, and the shot will not connect. Tessus turns on the AK wall, get that 5th round for Heroic, but it got very messy, didn't it? Yabby sends up onto the short fence and is getting closer to the timing. As he looks away, they peek around top mid. Did have some help, but only one kill for Yabby. Good trade from Waro. Onto the board now as soon as that orb comes out. And it is a bit of an acceleration up through short side. Bench peek for Demka. Tessus can do nothing about it. Now the flash play to set up the short peek. The problem is on the B defense, it is Stown here alone on 4 health. So the wall bind from Waro is enough to confirm it. Cadian's going to attempt to save. You know the definition of the full Monte? I had to look it up actually. I've heard it. It's one of those things that, yeah, it's just one of those phrases you hear throughout your life and you never actually really, you understand what it means.
It's a movie. Holding the line at tap. He seems to think that someone is 100% there. But Sumdai Young could be threading the needle perfectly. Smoked down, eyes on his position, but Shush as well. Locking it down close towards A main. Sumdai Young not going to be able to react in time, and this is looking like another round for Heroic. He has, but he's also had a couple of sleepers.
Yeah, that's
true. He seems to be a bit of a barometer for Monty. If he's not popping, then it's really difficult for them to win. Today is looking like a rougher occasion right now. 5 alive for Heroic. And that's going to make things even more difficult as the half goes forward. Now, I'm going to quickly talk about the numbers for a second.
Here he goes. Yabby. We'll sneak up behind you, this guy. We'll take that kill easy. Now's the B play, Mac.
Ooh, and it's just Sumdai Young to make this split happen, and it's going to be late from him, so you have all priority on the members at the front, but it is going to be Heroic winning that one. 2 for 2, but already having the numbers advantage makes things look quite easy until that trade comes through. Cadian.
All right, Waro. This is it. The clutch we've all been waiting for all of Pro League. The Galil 1v2. Creeping out of the apartments, gets spotted from the bench. Really struggling to figure out where he's being shot from. Kind of lucky he's taken just a little bit of damage. That Molly will force away the CT into the fight. Waro with the kill on Cadian. And now it is just Stown. 40 seconds remain, so there is time for Waro. And Stown will peek into him. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Waro's 1v2.
Beautiful line onto Cadian as well. Ah, sorry, Demka. They're on the left side today. By the way, new round. And straight away out of the gates, it's that mid battle. Cadian going to be stuck towards that lower side, flicking the damn round. And won't quite find that one. Could cost him his life. But he gets away for the moment.
Bro silently climbing down to Palace, but it is Demka still fighting forward. But look at Bro, look at Yabby. Oh, it's like that moon meme, right? Of the guy standing behind him. It's always been Yabby.
That jungle area. And Yabby playing it safe, just jump peeking, hoping he can catch a timing, but his knife was out there. But that's the info that Heroic were looking for, still trying to track where Warrow's going to be coming from, and he's only got 40 points of health, so this one does not look like another clutch for the big man.
Nope, didn't have the Galil in hand, so Warrow's gone. It's great to see. Well, let's get into round 12 then. Cadian shot over the top of the connector smoke. Yabby, what a wild play, and hasn't gone Yabby's way at all. He's hit the deck, and Bro ascends up the bench. Tessus was changing his position, but didn't have the time to do it. Bro with a lightning fast headshot.
We called him out, and he's doubled his kills.
Two teammates are pretty far away, so either he gets a couple of kills here. I feel like this might be a difficult task ahead for Heroic. Shush sits on the stairway. Goes over the top, now he's spotted. Now he's getting sandwiched in from behind, but Cadian's come over to try and help from a different side. It's seconds. Bomb plant coming in at default. Oh, and I thought maybe for a second there, Mac, he might have fumbled that, but there was a couple of seconds extra for him to put that bomb down.
Only to jungle. That'd be nice moving towards the later rounds of the first half here. Ain't gonna happen though.
Monty are just staying in this one, right, by any means necessary, whether it's a Warrow 1v2 clutch or a sick Bro opener. They're just staying in this one.
But not a lot of time to throw those arms around, man.
Well, arms flailing. Let's see if Shush can give them a whoosh. He's sitting towards the back of the triple boxes. A second in. Bro and Demka fall at the hands of Shush. It's down on 1 health. Get those ones in the chat. 9 seconds, though, for Warrow. Sprinting towards the back of the boxes for safety. Just enough time to put this bomb down, but that is all he will have. Stown will come to clean it up. And that'll be another round for Heroic, putting an end to the little streak that Monty was beginning to build.
Not bad, not bad.
And I do not envy Shush at the back of triple. He's just going to bide his time. Couple of shots will land. It's Cadian coming to help him. Just over that smoke onto the body of Demka. Now Stown just sitting back at the stairway. Monty leaping towards the site. Bro is the late piece here, Mac.
Oh, can they stop this from happening? Cadian.
Ball coming in.
Oh, and that's gone down just in time, but so is Krasnal. And a 2v5. It's not a good place to be, but it's working out. Someday Young, not going to be traded just yet. Tucking in at Firebox. Is this the position to be?
They desperately look to try and close on 6. Bro, remember, still in middle, coming up through the connector now. SDY hung out to dry, and he has done very well on the first, and the second is beautiful to watch. Bro sends the molly onto the bomb, and the time it is ticking on for Stown. He's desperately looking for that kill, but Bro is just playing with him right now. Stown will tap, Bro will peek, and he'll win the 6th round at the half for Monty. 9-6. What a first half of Counter-Strike Q on Mirage. Elimination on the line for both of these teams. We'll see how Mirage closes after the break.
That's the question. I don't know at this point. I'm looking at Stown. He's having a banger game, but it's Someday Young to stand, to deliver a B-site defense, at least for the early parts of the round. We've seen him break down real damn quick. Heroic, though. What can they do with the pistol? They're barely out on site.
And Krasnal inside of the site. Good kill on Stown. He goes out again. Krasnal runs out of ammo. Oh, the Glock nearly gets it done, but it doesn't. And out is just Shoots, and he has cleaned up. Bro with the final kill of the round. Here, Bro.
In that beautiful, powerful triangle here on A, but is it going to be enough to hold?
Yabby climbs down the ladder in behind Demka. Good shot from Yabby. That's a second crack of the whip here in towards CT, but it's SDY that comes up over the top of the stairs that will remove Stown's life from the equation. And Tessus on the mid-flank, spotted by Krasnal, but still able to react in time and get his crosshair down into the underpass. But SDY Was the stone unturned? He's still in connector, and Yabi gets caught by that. Under 1 minute left is the bomb still committed towards this A side of the map. Now they at least have Tessa's coming back over to help Cadian, and because of that time window of slowing it down a little bit, it actually has made a couple of players rotate away from A and give Heroic a chance back into this.
They need to get past Bro. That's the first step to get into the round, and maybe, just maybe, there's a shot. They're staying sneaky, no one going up across the top, and Bro on the offline will be in the position to succeed. One bullet, all that's needed onto Tessa's here, and he's going to connect it straight on the noggin. 9-10, Monty taking the lead.
Backpack.
Backpack. Oh, I know that there's definitely a term for it. I'm just on the spot, can't pick it up right now.
All right, well, we'll come back to that one, but it is Tessa's gone early, so he's out of there, locked out of the round. 45 seconds. All that is left here. Not a whole lot of Heroic left. And Bro's pushed up middle. Oh no, here's the steps, here's Cadian, but Stound's got a flank going on as well. Oh no, the timing! Oh, premature on the shots. And now Bro around the backside. Oh no, Heroic, you've just been spanked. Oh, that's 5 up for Monty, and they get absolutely nothing done.
Yeah, that's a desk slamming moment for Heroic. No one did, but I would have if I was in their position. You could hear them as well. I don't know if you could hear them through our microphones, but across the studio, they were getting very vocal. They were microing exactly how the round was supposed to play out. But then unfortunately, Stound, I think he just got turned on. That was just all down to timing, just missed that one opportunity, one moment where it all could have worked out.
Well, urchin, right? That means like street child, right? So it's like sea child. I don't know.
Sea street child. Undersea child.
Let me see. Let me get that definition of urchin right for you.
You do that well. Heroics found themselves an opening into the 23rd. Maybe able to find themselves that double digits. Bro ready for the push in, and Monty read this one to a T. It's Shush able to find himself 2 out of that one. Just like that, it's down to the 2-on-2. Monty, health advantage. But, oh, not going to be able to strike there on the retake. That might have been what they were looking for.
Yeah, well, Heroic have a chance to ignite into a 10th round here in the post plan. Cadian and Shush trying to send this one forward. Cadian's got the scope at the window, waiting for that jump up from Waro. He's going to try and isolate Shush off with the Cinder, but he's going to be Shush getting isolated by Demka's bullets right between the eyes. Now Cadian's stuck, and he's just biding his time, trying to run that clock down, goes for the no-scope, but it's not going to hit. He needed some magic, but it doesn't come through, and that is the retake yet again successful here for Monty. 14-9. This game is turning into a one-sided affair, and Monty are giving us a show.
He did not rub the bottle to get the genie out that time. No extra luck.
Maybe no one used up all their wishes. But
how'd your study go?
An urchin, a young child who is poorly or raggedly dressed.
Okay.
So, a C young child.
Oh, you weren't ready. E-C-H-I-D-N-A.
There you go, guys. So we can all bask in the glory of that beautiful creature, and Waro will dive off the top of the stairs. It is 1. That's a big trade to come through, and Waro did throw himself into the lion's den, and, well, Stound will feast on Demka's defense. The bomb plant not locked in. In fact, Heroic are down a member, and it is the advantage siding with Monty. Plenty of time still left in this round. What an explosive start into this one it was, but it might just be a little bit of a fizzle-out finish unless Cadian can pull off a 1v3. The first is fantastic. Is there another one here for Cadian? Is there a way to win this clutch? And SDY will deny. 15-10. Monty 1 round away from securing map 1 of this most important game, elimination here in Pro League.
So no pressure in their camp right now. Boost across the top, and Cadian hoping he could find an opening, but I think SDY just had a slightly better spawn. He might have come through jungle, actually. The safer approach. Waro. Giving up that orb.
His big feet. His big feet came around the corner. And his toes have betrayed him. SDY! Okay, that is very snappy from SDY. Yabi and Tessa's ripped apart. And we might be seeing a close here to Mirage. Demka still inside of the A site, has his teammate out a ticket. Where's the bomb wanting to go here for Heroic? It's an important jewel for Stound. Doesn't win it, doesn't lose it. Just in the middle, and he hears those steps now.
He's heard the drop. I don't think he knows where it's come from, though. And look at this timing. Footsteps going all the way towards the back of apartments, and Krasnal can now allow a retake to come through apartments. Demka fully confident in this rotation, going all the way through T-Apps as well.
Man, I can't make a lot of noise here, Krasnal. It's frustrating when you're trying to race them to that site. But you're just going to have to let them plant. And just as soon as that plant comes in, Shush goes down. Now Krasnal reveals his position. Stown is still far away. It is Cadian and Stown trying to pull this one off. Stown was up in the window. Cadian out towards short for the post plant. And Monty, they have that flash. It'll go in and force Cadian off of the iron goal. Misses the shot right between the legs. And there's the double kill. Instantaneous death as Monty pull off the retake. And they will pull off map 1. Mirage will go their way. Despite a strong start for Heroic, Monte stay in it. And they come out looking fantastic.
Oh, Heroic knocking on death's door. About to get grouped here at ESL Pro League Season 18. Something that some people reckon they were expecting. Dinko, that might be you with your fantasy team. But that being said, Monty starting.
So that rotation from B is very, very quick indeed. So contact walk for Heroic in towards long. It's about to be detected by Stepbro himself. Let's see if he's able to get something done here. Stepbro needs help in the bathrooms. Warren's going to come along and help him out. Shush and Tessis with the double. And Cadian, what a shot at long.
Help me, Stepbro.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of help in the bathrooms there. Who knows what's going down with Stepbro in the toilet?
Yeah, we'll never know. Burning desire, indeed. Better to have it in the desire than anywhere else.
Yeah, you don't want to get burning anywhere else.
Back towards the A side of things, maybe establishing or identifying a weakness. Warro looking to lock down bathroom, strikes to bring it back to 4v4, and a smoke to block as well. This could go south real damn quick for Heroic.
It absolutely could. 20 seconds left. A lot of margin for error at this point. They're going to run around the corner. Tessis setting himself into the fight. It's one for Tessis, but SDY rock hard in the hold. It's going to be a couple of kills there for him. Thanks for that one, Mac. That little laugh of yours. It's got me going, and unfortunately, the bomb plant got going a little bit late for Cadian to be able to win this round, and that is going to be Monty taking the round. And Yabby needs to survive after the time, but did Cadian? He did, so I believe so. He's got some cash in the bank at least there, but the Jurassic Park M4 out in force, and it's going to be, Yabby! Oh, that is nasty on the double entry. SDY trying his best again. He does really well to get a double kill. And I do not know how Monty have stayed in this one. It looks so good. Heroic breakthrough. They get all the entry kills, but it still somehow goes back into a 2v2. And the bomb is in the hands of the CTs. And Katie misses the shot, bro. No way. No way Heroic lose that one.
Unstuck.
Just so wild that Heroic are losing these kind of rounds.
A crazy, crazy scene here so far on Overpass, and it's 2 found early for Monty, not letting Heroic get too ahead of themselves. 3 in a row is all they'll find. Monty now with 2. Can they equalize? Moving into the 6th here, you can see that they've got a much better buy. Heroic.
Sometimes the bigger they are, the harder they will fall.
True indeed. Oh. And the bigger you are, the blinder you can get from those little old flashes. Demka finds the lineup, and that's huge value from the M4, but there's no kills off the back of it. Look at Shush, look at Test, there's 26 points of health between them. And Sumdai Young, if he can get this pick on the lurker, maybe there's a world where he thinks about it, but the money's no good, and neither was that crosshair placement. Monty going to be going to the ground, and Heroic maintains the lead. Last couple of weeks, yeah, some pretty crazy plays, some good double downs.
This is quick. Look how quick this is. Mac 10 in, looking to try and crack them right away. Tessis at the front. Mac 10, oh my goodness! This guy is on a speedway. He goes forward. He hasn't even got a kill yet. Demka throws himself into the mix, and it is just one on the CT hold. Ooh, Heroic with the B-Rush call, and bro, he's come back again. He's been the saving grace on a lot of these retake attempts coming in from heaven. There is one kit available that was on the body of SDY, but none of the 2 players alive currently have access to it. And Warro is now alone in the 1v2. That kit is in the water. Fantastic work catching that. But Warro, that information will be passed on to him. And he might have a shot, but he's been peeked now. And so close. Needed that one on Shush. Doesn't make it happen, even though it's close. It's Heroic with a B-Rush call.
With that retake boost, are just going to look to get a pick off, play the numbers, and play retake once the rotations come through. I spoke too soon though, Demka. Trades that one, drops the bomb, and runs out of bullets at the wrong moment. Tessis needs to retrieve the objective or at least find some kind of space.
Oh, Cadian, nice shot. Down on Waro. That will give Heroic a bit more of a comfort ground to play with. It goes in, Shush eats that one up, but the bomb plant just about goes down. And SDY, they haven't turned the A1S, shrouding the sound so the communication doesn't come through quickly. And SDY gets a freebie on the second. It is now just Tesses who thrusts himself into the 1v1. The descent from heaven to hell for Bro as he crosses into the site. The headshot's in, and there's plenty of time for Bro to defuse, even on the 10-second stick. And we return to the action. Heroic. A little bit more of a pressure towards B again, but it's this connector fight that works out for Shush on the first, but he didn't detect the second player.
And Bro knows that he's potentially got a timing here. Look at the push, look at the attempt at getting in behind enemy lines. A late pincer, a late flank could bring this back for Monty, but it's all about the monster setup here, and it's not worked well for the first. Demka falls, and just like that, you're looking at the money for Monty. They're probably thinking about a save already.
A couple of gun rounds are thrown away because Heroic just rushed B, just caught them sleeping on the hold. And there's going to be the half won by Heroic by a minimum of 1 round that Monty are desperately trying to hold, but that save caught for Waro will not be successful, and Bro will not save his weapon either. So Heroic got rid of everybody there towards the end, so Monty didn't save a single weapon.
But it's when they're uncomfortable where things have been going wrong for Heroic. So if they can thrive in this comfortability, hold on to it for as long as possible. Maybe there's a world where Heroic can make this last chance bracket run happen. But it's the crunch of Acadian. Tech9 not going to be enough, and it's 2 found with the pistols already. Monty, maybe an opportunity, and they're going to go by committee. No bullets to make it happen, Bro. He's got the AWP, and he will escape with his life. But can he take the round? Look at where the bomb is as well. Bro's going to play the timing game.
He has the angle, he has the pathway, and Bro has the round! Oh my goodness, Monty again on the pistols. This is where I max out on Mech 4.
Also, it's like 5 AM back in Australia, so give me that. I've only been in Malta like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks
man,
now.
You're forgiven, you're forgiven. The jet lag, it's a tough one. Some people don't believe in it, but good kill from Bro, that's Tessa's gone. And we might expect this half to fizzle out for Heroic. 8 rounds picked up on the T side. They'll have to be happy with it, but there was a gateway, a massive door opened for them to take way more. We were talking about possibly 11 4 halves, 10 5s are coming down the pipeline. But all that happened down the grapevine was an 8-7 half in the end for Heroic. Not what they would have hoped for. And this is going to be Monty happily taking this final round away. Yabby doing his best to pull this one back.
Unless.
You believe, Mac? You feel like there's a bit in Yabby here.
Unless.
He is jacked as he is cracked, and now he goes forward, but it's not going to happen for him. 8-7 half will be Heroic with the marginal lead, looking to stay alive here in Pro League, or they might get grouped. Couple of heart-to-hearts perhaps, but you know, they got to focus up coming into this second half. There's going to be a long walk for Monty. It's spotted by Tesses. Clean on the taps. And he might get a little bit more. He has just lost down in that engagement, but Tesses trying to get away. There is a fight happening down in Monster side too, but while all of that is happening, it is Tesses that has just absolutely washed the floors with their blood in the bathrooms. Dropped the bomb there too, and look how separated the final 2 Monty players are. Acadian looks to try and cut them off in this mid-fight. Decides to fall away, let them drop back further. And Waro, I don't know how he's getting away with it, but he has managed to get across. Now he needs to escape. One
last bridge to cross for him, and he might just be allowed.
Hey, he did it. He made it. But it's still a long journey. And you know, when you're on that journey to Mordor, there's a lot of things on the way that you have to worry about, and that is down inside of the connector. It's Yabby looking up above him.
Almost outplayed himself there, but he will survive. And now it's all about how much value Demka can find out of this position. That's a nice spot! But he's dropped the bag, dropped the ball, and Waro hoping he can maybe get the money for the next round, because the round is out of the question.
Yeah, the bag is well and truly on the floor, and Waro unable to pick up all the pieces. And a little bit of body spam for Yabby there at the end.
Plenty of rifles, and arguably a better buy than what we're seeing out of Heroic here. A couple of smokes to play with, and over the top, Tessis Can he abuse the one-way? No.
way.
2 going down straight away. Yabby going to be able to get a spray transfer for 2. But that's a 3-for-2 trade in the second round of the half. And Heroic, they are licking those wounds. Shush and Stown, only a FAMAS and an MP9 to play with here.
Yeah, all the good guns are gone. it's just whatever these things are. Here we go. It's Krasno. Oh, really should have sent that one home. Really got to win those. And now Stown, he's been smoked out, which will eventually allow the cross of these two teams. But because that molly, it's actually allowed Stown to get around the other side of the dice box. And SDY, he's been hitting some real good body shots today. A lot of good kills connected from him throughout this map. And here's going to be Shush running back up through middle. Under a minute left, so Monte have plenty of time just to pump the brakes, stick together, stay composed, and figure out where Shush could have come from. And they've got the right read for now, actually. So SDY wasn't looking the right way, but Shush has revealed his position, and Waro needed that headshot. He's got it, the force spy works out, and it comes back to the pistol, Mac, that Waro's journey, all in there.
Man, that makes me so proud. Everyone's squatting up a storm here in CS, but can they hold on to the round, Tessus? This is a kill that needed to happen. Now it's all up to Cadian, who is blinded, will strike. Is that going to be the saving grace?
Oh, Cadian, big kill in, needs another one of those. Needs plenty more, actually, where that came from. And Stown, hands on the masterpiece. Will he create one of his own as he comes back up into the retake? Smoke starting to fade away, his teammates leaping in. Heroic every round at this point is so desperately needed, and Yappy, he's got a free one on Krasno. That will start to sound the alarms here, the panic stations perhaps from Monty, but here he goes. Dem QQ, the glue man of Monty. Well, he is gone in pro peaks from long. It is Stown and a 1v2 leaping around the site, but the time is run too thin, and Stown will be stretched. It's going to be 12-9, 4 away from Monty taking this one away and knocking Heroic out in the group stages of ESL Pro League. In those crucial crunch time moments, I would say a conversation with him starting this day would have done Heroic a lot of good, but
there you go.
A good start at least to this round. Stown through the wall bind, catches Demka trying to get into water, and that then opens up the opportunity for Yabby to walk his way through.
Is that enough? That's the thing.
Good flash. That's going to be Bro's kill.
Oh,
no, bro,
didn't see it.
Bro, put on your glasses, bro. Oh, Yabby gets away with a double kill. Oh, that is rough for Bro.
This game is all full of surprises, isn't it? Heroic might have just found the answer back into the game.
That's so ridiculous, isn't it? If this is the round that Heroic start to turn this back, that is going to feel so rough for Bro. I want to see a replay if possible from his POV. Don't know if you have the facilities for that, but it would be fantastic to see if Bro actually seen him coming through or what happened there. He's looking right at him on our screens, wasn't he?
Yeah. Maybe he just came out looking at his map.
Maybe Waro's got a chance here, Mac.
There's a world.
He's got the palm on his back, doesn't he? So
he's doing pretty good. 17 and 13.
All he needs is Stown to throw his head up there. Oh,
he did.
Well, he just do that. He also just shot him in the head, didn't he? So that's another round for Heroic. Take a little bit of a walk in the park. Good eyes from Tessus. Able to spot out Waro. Oh, nearly gets his eyes taken out of his head because the bullet just whizzed on by. 5 HP, Bro! What a tap towards the top of the stairs.
Oh, and we have no idea how this is going to go down. Still 2 more Heroic members here. Make it 1. Tetsis going to be found by a blinded member. Bro just cracking things open. 3 found instantly. Heroic down to Shush, who's got a 1v2 to try to find an 11th.
Oh, smoke left, and Shush coming back in on this retake attempt. Close at the stairway, it's SDY, and oh, Shush seen him first. SDY hits the headshot though, and that is 13 rounds from Monty. A simple call. Might be a bit of a long fight coming here. There's 2 CTs of Heroic positioned around the back of the elevated flower bed, and Bro's going to see them as he's boosted up. Sees Tessus, but he might be pulled into the baiting switch. Will they be efficient in checking for the second? And Shush had started the flank quickly. Couple of kills across the board here for Heroic, but it still could go the other way. If SDY gets this kill at long, he slipped in that. It's got right past, but Stown turns, and a headshot saves the day.
Back to back. Just not clearing anything. Baited by the CT's positioning, and Bro on 10 points of health doesn't have that bomb, doesn't really have a shot at the round, but he has to go for it. You can't save it.
I give him a shot. A little shot. Oh, not a big shot. Just a small one. And Stown's going to take that away from him.
Making a bit of noise there at the end to try and keep
That
it
shot.
together.
Woo!
Look at that as well. Stown like, man, how are you alive? Looking at his teammate as he shoots him.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
There is worry on the
There
face
you
of
go.
Cadian, man.
Oh yeah, he always looks worried, doesn't he? But they should be worried about Shush on this B hold. Ooh, double kill, make it 3. Shush denies them. They shall not pass.
Standing, delivering when it is necessary. 2vx's, 2v5s, 2v4s being won by both sides.
Question
Messi,
is,
Mirage.
when do we start to get to the point where Monty run out of ideas, right? They've used up last time out, as you pointed out, Mac, right?
Locked straight in here. Sumtai Young still spotted. And Shush going to be dropping off that line. Didn't matter. Cadian locking it down, making sure there's no escape from that left side of Monster. One smoke, all that's here, and Yabby needs to put it in the right position to make it work. Nothing else on the other members, which means they're going to go guns blazing, holding. That's a great start for Stown, but they need to back it up.
It doesn't feel like they've got that punch in them right now, Monty. They're starting to fall flat. Heroic grabbing control of this again. SDY is gone, and Monty not competitive in this one. Just too much map control given up, and Heroic start to get a bit more pushy about it, gathering info, and LMBT just has to sit there. The more obvious it becomes for Heroic, and you see that's what made Heroic so good when they are playing their best, is the information they're able to gather, and right through the fire and the flames to the fire, a nice 5-7. It's going to be a couple of kills there for Cadian. He's got Tessus with that rifle support backing him up. And the bomb is dropped in no man's land. Waro on the other side of the map, just walking into B now. SDY elsewhere. Heroic pushing the way towards 15, but Cadian's got hungry for info. Now SDY has an AWP. Oh no, he sees the next victim. Oh, SDY's got the kill, and he turns. He SDY is pulling this one right back, and he's pulling Heroic into the doldrums of death. It is Yabby now left alone in a 1v2, and they have found the pathway back to B. Monty are now favorites to win this round. I'm sure his heart is pounding out of his chest as he comes back in for this retake attempt. Smoke, double flash, he's got the health for it. And decent amount of time. But he needs to kill quickly. He needs to separate this into a 1v1 as he extends into the open. It is SDY with a miraculous round on the AWP offered up for free by Cadian. And that has dropped Heroic's chances of winning this map far into the bin. 14-14, tied up again.
Write that round down. Not only the straw that might break a camel's back, it might break up a team.
But those are the rounds for Heroic that might just push them closer and closer to elimination in a group stage. And one question, or one answer is clear. They absolutely cannot win Pro League like this. Weak buys, pistols, making mistakes like that in the 4v2s. They're just getting so far ahead of themselves. Good start here, but Bro, he's got a kill on Tessus and then has died to his own Molotov. I believe the spam helped that. Oh. Waro turns on short, it's Shush that's gone, and now there's a second player there, but Waro surely does not expect it. Yabby will peek out, so Waro gets traded in the end.
3v3. Anyone's round for the moment. And Monty putting their eyes all the way towards that B site prize, and it's down to fall. Heroic now scurrying to make their way to lower, trying to figure out where they want to go. And Cadian getting mollied off there, won't be able to go for the retake boost. Flash across from the top, and Cadian can't abuse it. Double on the lower side, 2v3. Can they make the retake work? They're sniffing this one out, looking for it. Timing. Oh, Yabby missed that opportunity, but he's got another shot.
He does, and there's a chance here for redemption for Cadian as well as he brings that all back into this retake attempt. They're playing for this, they're playing for 15, and they're throwing everything they've got into this, knowing that the repercussions are likely defeat, and Cadian cannot escape. They threw everything into the retake, and they leave with nothing. Heroic will have to play elimination point with no full buy, with no AWP, with no rifles, and a timeout taken, the final one available to Heroic. And still every member of both teams stands. This is about to be a crunching finish on this A side. It could be Heroic bowing out of the competition, right through the smoke. TeSys goes, and sometimes it takes a little play like that to ignite a massive round win. One that would force them into overtime, that would keep them alive here at ESL Pro League. 17 seconds, Monty. Do you want to win it now? Do you want to win it in regulation? Well, you've got to go. There's not enough time to be messing around here. You have to get into the site. Now they've lost the bomb. They've given Heroic this one. They've given them the way back in. And there's no time to plant the bomb. Heroic will not die yet. We have to go to overtime.
I couldn't breathe. Monty choking themselves out there.
Bro creeping around the back of TeSys at long side. Stown is peeking for it. He's looking to cover off his teammate's backside, and you can rely on Stown. He's got you. And Shoosh locks it in. Monty, this is the worst round that could have possibly happened to them as well, right? You come into overtime, and you just get bodied like this.
Ooh.
SDY has got himself one to prevent the clean sheet, but it's just a single kill. Another round that goes nowhere for Monty. In the in-game leader department, he's got the AWP out short side. With his pick, Kedian will grab it. Opening kill of the round once again found by Heroic. Second in from Stown. And it's all crumbling here for Monty. Hasn't been a competition in the last 3 gun rounds here.
Yeah. Where's Warrow going? Flash to get him out of Monster, or at least get somebody young on the line, but there's many members of Heroic who are happy to give their lives for the cause. No spray transfer, no chance. And Warrow now. 1v5, doesn't take any with him. Everyone on Heroic gelling together in the dire moments. And Kadian, he is sniffing, he is poking his nose where it don't belong, and that's in Con. Oh, we'll get that second. Util's good, so are the flicks, and Monty, hands off the sticks. Not looking good for them to find a T-sided round here in the first half of OT. Kadian falling, positioning, great from TeSys to trade. And some die young, going to be spotted in a second. There it is. 4v1, Heroic know how to lock it down.
Yeah, look how many opportunities they're going to have now, Mac, to close this game out. You go in with every opportunity. Every round you can win here in the second half of OT will take you. Not enough, really, to believe in this flawless comeback to force a double overtime. Oof. It's going to be a B-pop. There's a lot of players over here, Mac.
Yeah. All the way to the bitter end, and Krasnul, oh, he's going to be able to find something. Wow. The CT side starting to fire up now for Monty. Shush going to kill himself, and it's up to Kadian to make it work with the Eagle. Oh, he's hitting him. He's hitting fucking everything except for some guy young. Oh my God.
Kadian's just unbelievable. Those shots just twisting and turning. That is the most insane decoy play I've seen in a very, very long time. And he will have a laugh to himself. LMVT, of course, even having to react slightly to this one. Kadian, what is that? Boom, boom. The turn on the short. Oh, it's just filth. Oh, but obviously around.
Turned it on, he felt it. Look at that reaction.
Dude, imagine he closes the game like that. That might have been the sickest clutch you've ever seen.
And Monty looking good to snag another, but Heroic, they're going to go blow for blow on the B site again. Let's see if anyone else can strike other than Kadian. Yabi looking for it. Comms are here, trades are good. Kadian going to be able to find one, but Monty 3v1. And it's Stown's turn for a clutch, but it's not going to happen, not this time. Monty still alive on the CT side. One more can take us to the double OT. I just have no read on how this round's going to play out. There's numbers towards B. There's a fight happening with Bro pushing long. Could catch a timing onto TeSys, giving Monty the numbers. You see that happening. The flank is here. Oh, no! Oh, CS2 can't come fast enough.
Oh, no. The quick switch to the silencer started to unscrew, and that might unscrew Monty's chances. It's starting to come apart. Stown running up through middle. SDY's gone first. Demka now from the truck, and he's getting peppered down, spammed down, and overrun completely. Monty have come so close, but could this be a fall at the final hurdle? Krasnul trying to keep him in it. Bro coming back in, and this time he will not miss his kill. It is just Yabby left. Goes in for the headshot. Turns back to long, but it's not going to be enough. And Monty, do not die. This game is going to double overtime. This is an incredible match out of nowhere. The worst weapons you could think of, and they didn't close it out in regulation. And then Cadian nearly gives us one of the best plays of CSGO right at the end.
Certainly could have been. The one that got away, the one that could have been. Bro going to be able to find Shush there. Answering back, and Heroic. Will they be the first to strike with a T round in the bag? So far, no good. Sumdai Young going to answer it for a 3v3 situation. Test this timing. Damn good onto Bro, and it's looking like Heroic might have done it. 3v1, Sumdai Young.
He doesn't know which site to go to. He's in limbo at the moment. He will have to wait until they confirm, but I don't even think he's going to get that chance. Tessus comes around the back. SDY's head spotted. Oh, Tessus couldn't quite get the kill. Now SDY turns back, gets that pick in return, and now 1 HP though. Ooh, Mac. I don't think he's got this one.
He's praying, he's thinking. He's going to give it a shot. He knows that there's the money to play with. Baits him in. And hopes that by the time this smoke fades, maybe there's a shot. One wrong move or one stray bullet is enough to knock it out. And Heroic find that T round. Monty on the flank though. May have strength and position to play for the retake, which could be crucial, but that's not going to work if we see Demka falling. He's at least found his one. Got that smoke down. Has a man, has a brother on the right side. That's Krasnul locking down the bridge, locking down the hatches. And Demka, that smoke will fade in just a moment. In comes the flank. It's all on the timing.
Cadian was blind, so we didn't hear the steps. He's not reacting. He's not turning, and SDY speeds it up. Cadian cutaway, and now just Yabby left in a 1v4, and they are looking exactly where he's coming from. Yabby does not take his opportunity. Waro will cross on over, and they tie it up 19-19 yet again. It's all even. They got really close. They got heated on Overpass. Monty couldn't take it, but could this be the first time ever? Bro pushed up to the fountain. Waro beside him. A couple of early kills go the way of Monty, and Cadian will at least get one of those back, but it is just that one kill, and they've lost half of the map.
Lost a lot of presents, but that's a great present back under the Christmas tree. Shush going to be finding the head of Sumdai Young, who's caused them a lot of mayhem this map so far. 32 and 26 for him. The other individuals on Monty looking that little bit less scary, but that doesn't mean you can count them out. You know that Demka can make these plays, and he's got that strength of positioning, hiding in the smoke, being a little pugger. And oh, he's a little bugger, peeking in there to find one more. Bomb on the ground, and Waro is overseen. Maybe another round here. Yabby gifted an opportunity, that 1v1, but it wasn't enough, and it's 2-1.
They are readying themselves for the final attack on this A-bomb site, and SDY at the front. Oh, under the scope of Cadian, but a good flick down from the in-game leader.
Can Bro back it up? Not just yet. It's down on the back of sight, and Tessus. Oh, how's the trigger discipline? He wants more. He wants it all, and that's going to be enough. Knocking at the door of a W if they can link 3 of these CT rounds together. We're going to Ancient, but it's still 2 rounds away.
This could be sick. Another flank coming into Monte as they're setting up their lit play. Oh, it must be so frustrating. They always have to deal with that extra element, and they're walking into Cadian. He's guaranteed a kill here, surely. And he will get it from the back of the barrels. Again, Shush is close, so he's got rifle support, and that rifle will come through to cut down the bomb planter. And Waro 2K in the clutch, getting spammed from all directions, from behind by Stown, in front by Cadian, and it's 21-20. Heroic have a chance to close it now and send us to Ancient.
Just blind as batshit. Oh, trying to find an angle back into the round, but just couldn't find it. Couldn't see. Couldn't shoot back, man. That guy, Sumdai Young. Unluckily, he went blind early in life.
He did indeed. Timing themselves out, but this time there was nothing to fall back on. There's no overtime waiting for them. If they fail to complete this round, they must force their way forward to go again. And Tessus is lined up the clothesline. The trap is laid. Down, and Tessus bringing down the initial attack. The bomb is down. There's 10 seconds left. They have to start planting, and it looks like this miracle is gone. The last second nade from Cadian does it, and we have to go to Ancient. Cadian, the clutch again. again. Right at the end, he gets it done. Heroic's chances to stay in Pro League and not have a group stage exit reopen.
The slam dunk, baby.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to bounce back. This is not their time to go down. Not in the group stage. It's not like this. But time will tell, boys. As we get into a very important pistol round here. It is going to be Monty on that CT start with a flying start at that. Bro opened things up, but Heroic quick to return.
Let's see if they're going to be able to lock it in here. Warrow from the cutout. Going to be able to find two there. That's huge from his position. Usually it's pretty one and done, but Heroic unable to react in time. Cadian, 1v4 angle.
I don't think he's got the tools for it. Cadian exiting the cave, probably to his death in just a moment. There's the peek, there's the headshot. Bro in with the first.
Well, there it is. Quite a decisive pistol from Heroic.
Yabby waiting for a peek to come his way. Playing on the side of smoke. He knows he's got to play a pin in the corner, and Shush enters the temple. Warrow will be buried away. And now comes SDY out of the donut. Demka stepping up too. So that's the bomb gone. And Heroic, they've thrown everything at this A play, but they're really not getting anywhere with it.
What's left? A Shush AK-47 with 10 points of health. Cadian with -1 frags and a Mac 10. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all as Monty find another clean round there. Bit of a bonus situation for them as well. And going to leave with 3 AK-47s on their CT side. This is the dream star. And they've got another eco ahead of them, at least a half by Heroic. This could be a 4-0 deficit to kick things off. Tournament life on the line. Warrow finding kills through the smoke as well. Pushes them in towards A, and it's a solid defense. They don't even get a plant.
Loving the patience from Monty there in that donut side, as well as over towards that CT position. Yeah.
Round 3. And you're seeing that already. Here goes the Darth Maul Tech 9. It's gone. Burned away. That brings Cadian back up with 0 kills. Krasnal and SDY doing their best, but these rounds are too expensive. They're too messy, and in fact, it might turn in Heroic's favor now as AK available to Yabby. Shot for Demka, traded out by Stown, and now just Bro out from Red Room, has a little peek, and doesn't get away with a pick. The smoke comes in at Donut, that'll cover off their tails, and now they can run in towards the site.
Ooh, respects it. And the moment that Shush could have striked has gone. It's fleeting, but Bro, no kit. He's got to get a move on, and he's moved straight into the crosshairs down. That's going to be Heroic on the board before things get too critical here on H.
Yeah, they were starting to spiral.
The team that you love getting off to a slow start, and if they just got a couple of rounds earlier on in the game, maybe they could have won the series, guys.
Just one more round.
Oh, that's a huge frag. Sumdai Young completely flashed, taking down Tessus. And they're continuing, being very active on the CT side here. Applying pressure. Yabby, though, holding them off, doing his best. Down, fights back as well. 3 versus 3. It's hectic.
Oh,
and now, the AK spray not connecting. They know exactly where Stown is. He still has 100 HP. And it's Warrow with the AWP. Not dissuaded, still willing to fight.
Smoked off. Not going to be able to do anything but draw attention, which is what he wants to do here. Sumdai Young coming in from the sides and down. 1v3. Down to the 1v2, but he's gone too sneaky. Straight in behind. Because there might be many more. There's many more rounds in this first half.
SDY fully blind counter in action. Krasnal on the double kill. Tessus and Cadian caught looking the wrong way, and it's perfectly timed with the sandwich in on that B ramp, and that is going to work out perfectly here for Monte CT side, but shoot, swings with a deagle. Warrow's head no longer can swing. It's rolling on the floor, and they've got a chance back into the round here, Heroic.
A real chance, Dinko, to be honest with you. That orb recovered. They've got Molotovs, flashes. Bro is so far removed from the situation, it's not even funny. Demka will be challenged first, and Stown doesn't expect the flank. That's surprising. He wasn't ready for it whatsoever. And now if Shush can deliver with the orb, at least find his first frag, he might be onto something.
Oh, can he strike for the first? Demka knows. He's seen it. He wants to draw all that attention. He'll get the kill too. Just waiting for the rest of the boys to creep on forward, close that distance, and allow the trades to come in. This form, Monty look their scariest, and that's just my opinion, but it's true. It just seems to be true right now.
He's like the wild card of the team, right?
Yeah. There can often be a correlation between a good performance from him and a victory from Monty. And this is going to be the Red Room push coming to a close shortly because Waro 2K's come around. He's got friends. He doesn't really even need them. The Deagle, as he pulls it out, the sidearm cuts through two. And it's just Shush once again on the other side of the map trying his best to make something happen here. But a 1v5 isn't going to be happening.
Hang on.
Perhaps.
With shots like that, maybe he's onto something at least.
There's magic in the air tonight here in the ESL Pro League studio, and Shush is thinking about grabbing onto some of it. 40 seconds.
This is a smart play because it actually disperses them back in towards him instead of funneling his way through that tight angle where everybody would be grouped up in red. At least this way he has more of a chance at finding 1v1 fights. But they've confirmed his position and he gets caught, not expecting SDY to be so close. So just the one kill there.
Shush trying to find a pick elsewhere as they get ready to breach the cave position.
Oh, good kill from Krasnal yet again. Does not miss, but Stown and Cadian stepping up, getting some crucial kills in Stown. Make sure to come around the back of Bro and make sure he doesn't take anybody else from his team out. So that is heroic, finally breaking through this B site, getting the bomb down and converting on a...
And we see Stown with a lovely push up towards short, finding that last CT player. It's Demka now, trying to fight for his life. He's only died once, to be fair, so far. So he's done a pretty good job, but he will go down. Stown picks up his hat trick, and it's going to be the second on the board for Heroic, but they've got a lot of work to do to break the finances going forward.
That's the thing, right? Him with an AK in hand, that is a dangerous prospect. If he's hitting the shots he currently has been, that one-tap potential on the CT side has a lot of stopping power. And Heroic finally getting that out of his hands means they might have an opportunity to crack open some more sites.
But we're going to see auto shotguns.
Yeah, it's become a bit of a feature for SDY over the last few days, hasn't it? And Anubis, I think it was the one he's pulled it out the most on. And look at that peek from Cadian. He's confident and he's not stopping.
Rolling.
Straight through cave.
Looking to take that side control.
That was down. Oh no! Ah, he recovers it. Nothing to worry about for Stown. Maybe for Yabby though, as the AWP bullet impales him. And a fight going down on the other side of the map. That auto shotgun is gone, and it's a 3v2. They might just open up the play to A.
Yeah, Heroic is so good at that. Shush, little exploration, see if they can get a cheeky pick, but shouldn't be a world where Heroic give anything up here.
You don't want to lose the AWP here if you're Waro. There's the kill on Stown. Stown has given them somewhat of a kill here that might open up the idea of a retake. Cadian's in red room as well. I mean, this is a position luckily one check, but he's missed the shot. Oh, he's missed the shot, but he recovers in time. But Demka got past his crosshair, and he goes back in with a kill. Now it is Shush desperately running towards the site. Throws the smoke down to cover it off, and Shush hits the headshot. Oh, Heroic. Scaring me with some of these rounds here, but they do get it done. Taking control, pushing forward. They could climb up real quick into B lane here and get in behind them. Oh, that's the bomb coming. That is the bomb. They have a chance to just drop the bomb, and now chaos will ensue. A second kill for Krasnal. That's fantastic, but there's two more CTs coming the way of the B lane, and SDY is going to go down. Stown recovers it. And there is still an opportunity here for Waro, and that's exactly what he needed. Tessis runs right into him, and Stown at least now has the information as to the last whereabouts of Waro, but he's quick to reposition. He comes around the long side, AWP at the ready and short, and Stown has spotted him. He can slow it down now, go around long himself and wrap around the cube. Waro's waiting for Stown to make the aggressive play, and Stown might play himself. He's about to walk into him, and Waro 2K, patience will pay off. The AWP gets the pick, and the clutch comes through. But the timing for Cadian sucks. Look at that. He is gone as soon as they pushed, and now comes the B-pop.
Bro going to be mollied in towards long here. So we'll see how long this smoke can last. It's going to be the late...
Oh, it's boost on boost. It's boost on boost, but Yabby's got it. And it has started to fall apart. Krasnal gets traded out. Shush just stacked up on top of those steps.
So, and yeah, flashbangs in hand. They're definitely going on the hunt here. Shush to lead the charge. And they might find their prey as well. Waro's got a lot of work to do here. Will he nail with the first shot? Apparently not. He's going down, boys.
Oh, he's going down with the ship. He's sinking like the Titanic. Here he goes. Waro! Yep, survives, but the iceberg comes for him. It's now heading into round 15, the last round of this half. Heroic, you know, it's been a story throughout this whole day. They don't really look that good in any of the halves that they've managed to get all these rounds out of, but they've managed to get enough to remain competitive in the half.
I know what you mean.
It's like a wounded beast just barely getting...
As mentioned, the Max 7 stepping up to the play. It's a flashbang towards the B round first, provided by Waro 2K. An incredibly difficult fight for the 5-7, but Yabby does go down. They've got the man advantage, but Cadian, he's on the case. AWP on towards the ledge, and Tesses trying to take space in response. Can
this
that
is it.
Max 7 deliver?
It's the big Max 7 round everybody's talking about. There it goes. It's one. And it's down on the edge of the ledge. It's an easy kill for him as they try and transition their way into middle. And Cadian with some lovely shots to close it out. 8-7, as close as you can get it. Heroic looking much happier as their chances of survival have increased.
This is the crescendo of our best of 3 tournament life on the line. Heroic getting grouped at Pro League is unheard of. As we'll see Bro lead the charge in towards B. Cadian, Tesses striking first, finding their form. And they look to lock down the B bomb site. No problem whatsoever. Just some Die Young left in T-spawn, boys. It's all done.
Forgot to behold W. He's still here. What's going on?
He might die old. Waiting.
Very old. His lifespan in round 16, but it's going to come to a close eventually, one would assume, and maybe at the hands of the Dual Berettas here down below him. As Shoes ascends to heaven, he'll send SDY there, and we're now 8-8. A little bit of BM happening there as well. And this could be the perfect move because they're walking through Donut now on the T side.
Yeah.
And you could even have a lit play out of Cave to get in on this flank too.
We'll see if Krasnal finds any impact from this position, but they still need to get this bomb planted. No space found, and Yabi playing his life again. Krasnal, there's that impact, and it might be the reroute back 30 seconds. They don't have to plant, but they will, and now things get a little bit awkward. Look at Krasnal as well. Late flank towards a main. Bomb going to be planted on that right side of site, so things could be awkward. Cadian hitting that one is not what you expected at all. And Krasnal, he's got to pick up the speed right now. He's seen those cheeky glutes. Cheeking, not slapping him. The time it's ticking, and Cadian, he's the one doing the glute clapping.
It's not a clean round. It's not pretty, but they get the job done. Can't deliver the goods on the crucial frag. And Yabi doing some work from A main, did enough to set them up here. Worry, that was his kill all day long.
He needed that
He hits it, it's over. They were out of position. They had no kip. It was a 10-second defuse, and it was still close. So that's absolute. We've got some mid-control. Someday Young will go for the backstab. It's a B commitment. Yabi defensive here. No smoke to avert his gaze, so will they even get the plant here? Bro somehow gets across. They bring themselves back into the round. 2 stunning headshots here. Make it 3.
Oh, wow.
The backstab is successful. And now just 2 players remain for Heroic. Shush and Cadian working in tandem. Are they going for it? I don't think so. They've called it off. And Monty do respond with a very impressive finish when the clock was against them.
Yeah, it's really impressive the fact that SDY is able to get all of these kills on that backstab. That's exactly how you imagine it going in the perfect scenario, but the kills are being offered up here. Krasnal will come around the back and pick up Shush, and Cadian will save that AWP, but that's exactly what you want out of that late lurk at red. And SDY overperforms, but Cadian's about to lose this AWP. Oh, it's gone.
It's a massive kill. They've got no loss bonus. It's $1,400 into the next round. Cadian knows that's significant. He can normally win a round on his own. With the AWP, USPs around him, it's one of his calling cards. He does it a lot, and now won't have that luxury. They could have saved the day, but now they need to make the decision. Down to 1,400. Yabi, 1,500 as well. Do they take a full eco? Do they do the $500 buy?
Oh, you can't.
Fully invest?
You can't. You still have a lot of rounds to play with here. You know, 6 at the minimum.
To sustain so much damage in rounds they shouldn't.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They might have a good chance. The flashbang, unfortunately, doesn't quite connect, and it's an easy spray down for Sam Da-Young. His confidence just swelling at this point as they look to find a clean sweep, and they've converted. And very nice round once again from Sam Da-Young. Great games against him. It's always so close. And it's always in Inferno and Mirage.
Well, here's another.
Like 16-13, 16-12.
Look at this stack we've got here.
Oh.
Little construction site, skyscraper of Heroic players.
Triple boost.
Goodbye, goodbye. Wara with the flick on up, and now they know there's 3 players there, so they're full guns blazing into it. And perhaps seeing red was the worst thing possible for Monte because they run right into the trap and they get mauled at the door. Demka! Oh! Damn clean from Demka!
No
double Q,
way.
double headshot. Yabi left in the 1v2. Bomb is down, so they have to cross to him to get the bomb back. And Yabi can get into the corner, but they double peek together. And Dimka with a noise. It's well deserved after that recovery.
Holy shit, that was absolutely wild. He is crazy with the AK-47. Surgical.
Doof, doof. This was sick too, right? Cadian misses a shot, maybe moving slightly, makes the shot really difficult to hit, and then Demka, it looked like his teammates kind of throwing the round away, to be honest, and he makes it happen.
Oh, it's such a big round. What a recovery. Heroic down in the dumps once again. Tournament life on the line, looking to get grouped here at ESL Pro League. Double kill with the grenades. Excellent work once again. Sundar Young continuing to be an absolute nuisance for Heroic. It's the eco, but in the fashion they're losing them. It's a little bit concerning. Finally, a kill in their favor. It's been some time. Can Tessus do anything more? He's had a rough game here, 5-17. If they can somehow win this one, it would be a miracle. He gets himself taken down eventually. Shush, he's played well. 18 kills to his name, keeping the dream alive. But the bomb will be planted, and there's nothing he can really do about it.
The silver lining to the playbook, and this AK as well on the CT side, always can find impact in the right hands. There's money there, as well as a molly and a smoke carried across from Shush. But rounds like this are certainly going to instill.
Going out in the group stages in Group B here in Pro League, no one thought this would be a possibility, but Sundar Young, he's making the dream come true. Another opening pick here as they find the 5-on-4. Mid-control granted. Can he get the second? Oh no, it's down! He doesn't connect the dots. And surely they'll have to save once again Tessus, who's done almost nothing on Ancient. He's been locked out of the bomb site by virtue of the smokes, and he has to give it up.
They can't do it. They have to save. There's no way. If you go into this and you lose the retake, but SDY is taking his fate into his own hands, and he might rip away Heroics. He's going straight into the smoke, and Shush is there to defend the save. If SDY took even one rifle out of that, that would have been an absolute disaster. But if they save 3 players, at least they can scrap together somewhat of a purchase in this next round. But this is the round starter. SDY just cracking open the round again. He wants this win over Heroic more than he ever has. He was so close to taking it on Overpass in a 2-0 fashion. How much this opening kill matters for Heroic's defense here. Shush must deliver. If not, Kadian is alone with the AWP at the big box. There will be no fallback plan, and Shush will hit the first, but he's taken off the top, and Kadian, inside of the temple, connects one.
It's a nice setup. They've got the advantage. A big one at that. Time is of the essence, as you might expect from Monty here. Trying to get the bomb down his bro, and he's got space to do so. Will they actually commit and swing on this?
Oh, yeah, bro should go down here without a kill, but he manages to get away with it. And Laurel helps him. Heroic are letting this one crack. Tessus and Katie, the last 2 remaining members, and Tessus has been so quiet. This is the moment to erupt. Waro playing from Brokey, getting ever closer to the site. It is going to be Kadian creeping out. There'll be a little bit of an optional coming, and Kadian clears it. Now back into the site, just Krasnell. The lone pole looking to stamp authority over this one. They're running out of time. Tessus gets onto the defuse. No way, Krasnell! That is unbelievable!
Baits up the shot, sprays them down, and he finds elimination point for Monty. What a play to deliver! My God, it couldn't have been better.
The movement, everything involved, the sort of idea that he has to bait out that shot and also get the lineup quickly enough as the defuse is happening. That is a game-winning moment, and that could be the punch that breaks apart Heroic, knocks them out completely.
1 round left to prove they're worth it, to save their lives in Pro League after what we saw in the previous season.
Shooting everything but the player through the smoke. It's so unfortunate. Warren looking for the opening frag. He might have done enough here. Shush needs multiple. He can't deliver. And now it's a 4 versus 3 advantage of a wide open A bomb site. Strong Molotov locks the CTs out. He's gone full send. Tessus, no!
No,
Is
not
this
like
it?
that.
Are we saying goodbye to Heroic?
The Counter-Strike that has helped define this modern era, and Heroic might just be going out in the group stages of Pro League. Who knows what the future entails for this roster? Such a long period of time at the top, but they have certainly fallen. And Monty, they've got to deal with Kadian, and they will. Heroic bow out in the group stages of ESL Pro League, something that no one predicted coming into this. This is a new low for Team Heroic.
And you've got to say, amazing performance from Monty coming into this one. No one thought that they would actually be recovering from the poor form they've shown as well. It looked like we were done, but they come back. A 2-1 victory after looking like they were done for, after giving up the massive advantage they had on Overpass.
Oh, speechless, man. Absolutely speechless after that one. And you can see Heroic are not happy with it. A little bit defeated, but it feels good for Monty.
I don't know. I think with that performance from Tessus, I think we have to speak candidly. That might might be one on the chopping block, really, but you don't like to say it, but that's a performance that was just a little off the mark today. And for Monty, I mean, this is a team that have desperately wanted to beat Heroic. You mentioned how many back and forths they've had, Henry.